Hello, and welcome back to Cars of Glasgow. I'm Thomas, and today you join me with this Mercedes-Benz AMG A35. I'm up here today in Dundee at Struan's Auto Centre, and I'm going to give you a tour of this vehicle. Give you a look at the exterior, the interior, and we'll get it out on the road for a test drive. So stay tuned for this video. So up front we do have two Mercedes-Benz logos to let everybody know the car behind is a Mercedes-Benz. We've got one up top here, and then we've got a large central one here, and we do have this AMG grille up front with a little AMG emblem in here. Now this is the pre-facelift, so it doesn't have all little Mercedes diamonds into the grille, so it's a little bit more muted, a bit more conservative styling wise, and this grey without the aero kit does mean it's a little bit more stealth out on the road. We do have these little streaks here with a little vent for air going right through there into the tyres. Parking sensors are nice and subtle, and yet in little flashes of chrome here and there, but this is a very subtle pocket racer. Now around the side of the car we do have the 5-spoke AMG wheels. Now this is a modern Mercedes-Benz trend where they lose about an inch or two to this gloss black material. And I've seen that more and more on some of the newer Mercedes models here. So although this particular car is riding on 18-inch alloy wheels with the kind of diamond cut black with the kind of polished silver here, yeah, it extends out, but you're losing a little bit of an inch there. But it does say AMG here on the side of this wheel. Now this particular one is riding on the Michelin Pilot Sport 4 alloy wheels for those that are into tyres. On the side of the fender here we do have a turbo 4MATIC logo, just to inform you that this is a turbocharged engine and it is 4-wheel drive. Now being a Mercedes-Benz we do have chrome all over the place. We've got chrome all around the door as well as on the door handle, and overall it's not too much distinguished from a standard A-Class maybe AMG line. It's quite subtle, especially as I mentioned in this grey paint. Let's have a look at the rear of the car. So as we work our way around the rear of the car we do have these quite attractive Mercedes-Benz lights that kind of give you like a racetrack style. In my head every time I see them I always remind me of like a circuit or some sort of racetrack. I'm not sure which one, but they kind of do. They have a little bit more angular in the middle here, and they kind of meet in the middle to point again to the Mercedes logo. A35 on one side, AMG on the left. We do have a diffuser down below with twin exhaust pipes. Now being an A-Class it is going to be practical with that hatchback body. Pull this up, and inside we do have a decent size load floor. Then there's not too much of a load lip, which is nice to see, and we do have a little handle here which allows you to see some storage items in here. Realistically it's going to be your first aid kit, tyre inflator kit, etc., but you do have the option maybe to hide your diamonds underneath the floor there. This car again is coming with emergency tyre repair kit. We do have 40-20-40 split folding seats in here, and we also have tie down hooks as well for anything you want to kind of tie down in here. Parcel shelf again, just like we've seen in the Renault Megane, it's quite hard. Sometimes you see a soft one, sometimes you see them hard, just depends what the manufacturer is preferring. But yeah, overall not too bad. It is a nice decent size, and yeah, it's squared off, and it's because the headlights are split, so the tail lights are split, you are able to load items in without having to worry about the aperture, which may have been an issue on previous A-Class models. Let's go ahead and jump in the rear of the car. Door opens not too bad, do have a little bit of a curvature there. Now the rear legroom is a little bit tighter than I was expecting, a little bit tighter than say for example the Renault Megane. Do know that we do have the sporty seat in front, but yeah, this is all hard plastic. Little cargo net here. We do have two air vents and USB chargers here with a little bit of a kind of holder there, maybe for coins, headphones, I'm not quite sure. And then pull the armrest down, and we do have individual cup holders that kind of pillow it out, and we can adjust them for cans of juice and things like that. The sunroof in this car, because it does have the premium pack, it does mean it adds a little bit more airiness to the cabin. We do have tinted windows and headroom. I'm 5'11", as I mentioned. Knee room's it's alright, headroom's okay as well. But yeah, it is an A-Class, so if you are going to be carrying passengers, frequently it might be worth getting a B, a C, or something else. But yeah, if you're going to occasionally carry maybe small kids or friends, it's not too bad back here. It does have that kind of synthetic leather material across the rear, white stitching, child seat anchor points, nice and easy to locate. Door handles are quite a unique design as well. I quite like how it's got this kind of silver trim. You can pull that forward like so. It's just an unusual design. It's quite a large door handle. Door bin itself is quite small, again at a wee bit of an angle, but probably would fit a 500ml bottle of water. And we do have like vinyl material up top with the white stitching on the door card, and that's all kind of like cheap hard plastic down below, and a speaker grille here with a little bit of a silver emblem on it. But overall, not too bad back here for an entry level AMG. Alright, so you join me up front inside the Mercedes-Benz A-Class. Now, first thing that catches my eye is the steering wheel is 3-spoke. We've got the kind of perforated rail on the side. We've got the AMG logo down below. We've got your things like your cruise control and your home buttons on the right hand side of the steering wheel. Left hand side we do have things like your voice control and radio. Now over on the right hand side we do have your window switches, child lock release, child lock, lockout, and then door lock, unlock, as well as your wing mirror controls. A Mercedes-Benz thing, we do have the seat adjustment with freeway memory seats in this car, as well as the heated seats up top. On the right hand side we do have your lights. You can leave it middle for auto, switch between high beam, etc, parking lights, and then you've got an electronic parking brake, all quite nice and easy to locate. Now the columns on the Mercedes is what I quite like about them, because we do have the gear shifter down on the right hand side here. You can pull it down for drive, up for reverse, and the left hand side does have your indicators and your wipers on it, kind of in a dual place. And we do have these paddles that feel kind of plasticky, but they do say up and down on them. And then you're going to notice this one is fitted, because it's got that premium pack. We do have the 2 digital gauges in front, which I think is a must in a modern Mercedes, just to give you that kind of modern feel. I'll go ahead and put the car up, and the 2 litre is going to come to life. It says AMG going across. Now there's a lot of customization in this generation of Mercedes. I'm not going to go through them all today, but you are able to change drive modes, how the screen's going to look. Quick shortcuts are quite handy, like these hard key buttons down here means I can switch between comfort, slow, individual. We've got sport and sport plus. I'm probably going to leave it in comfort just for the moment. We've got a trackpad here, we've got a camera button that pulls up the reversing camera, and it's a good quality camera. Do you know, I will say I'm pretty impressed with the pixelation on it as well. And then we've got other modes here, shortcut, favourite buttons, radio, sat nav, etc, whatever you want it to be, and this little pad here that you're able to rest your palm on when you're using that. Now we do have a sliding tray here with 2 cup holders, and we've got a little space for your phone and a charger there, USB charger. And then in the centre here we also have a USB charger, and this is lined with the fuzzy stuff, so nothing's going to rattle around and make a noise. It would not be a Cars of Glasgow video without a glove box reveal. This one is softly damped but not lined with fuzzy stuff. Decent size, no fuse box or anything in the way, so pretty good pass. And then material quality is alright for an entry level Mercedes. You know, it's quite rubberized, but it does have like kind of the faux stitching on top, and this mood lighting is what the Instagram generation all seem to love. We do have the customization there for the lights. So at a touch of a button you're able to go in and change all the moods in whatever you want it to be. And then we do have some hard key buttons down here for things like your AC, fan speed, direction of airflow, etc. Now this is quite a nice aesthetic at night. Do you know, you've got the lights on the air vents and on top of the dash and on the door. It does kind of give you a little bit of ambience. And then this one being fitted with the roof, we do have an electronic blind there. It closes quite quickly, do you know, and you can see how it's going to darken the cabin maybe, or reduce noise if it's heavy rain. Pull back, electrically opens up, and I like the fact it goes probably about a third of the way to the back seats as well, so it's not just the front seats that are going to get benefit from it. And it does open as well, so you can fully open and let all that cold air in on a nice sunny day. And I'm just going to go ahead and close that again. Now we do have also a little bit of rubberized material up here inside the sunglass holder, and we do have okay sun visors. They're not soft touch or anything, they're quite rubbery, but we do have a light and a vanity mirror. Now this does have the Burmester sound system, so we do have little tweeters up there along with the little logos on the speakers, part of that Premium Plus package. Yeah, that's the main takeaway from the car up front. We do have okay seats, you know, they remind me of like what you've seen in the CLA and other A-Class models. Not very like super special or anything like that. They're kind of like this leatherette material with the white stitching. Not super premium feeling, but yeah, they'll do alright. We do have some more white stitching on the centre console here, and black gloss plastic all in the middle here, so make sure you bring a microfiber cloth. It's also worth mentioning we do have these like touch capacitive buttons here that allow you to control the centre screen here to change again other modes in it. Okay, so let's see how it does in a 3-point turn, or tight turn anyway. We're on a little bit of a bumpy road here. Now I will say the cameras on these Mercedes models are quite good. They're very clear and high resolution, which is a nice touch. And we are off. Now I've just popped into Sports Plus mode for this section of road just to see how it goes. I've just noticed that the mood lighting is also in the foot pedals, which are quite neat, a little neat touch. But yeah, so overall it's quite a good car. You know, it's giving you the space for everyday life. The hatchback body style has always been quite utilitarian in terms of, you know, if you're going to furniture shops and you're doing like an outdoor activity, sports. The sound system's good in this car, being a Burmester, upgraded stereo. I won't play any music just because I don't want a copyright, but it does sound good. It's probably worth maybe one of these in the used market, trying to pick one up with that sound system. Now I do like the panoramic roof as well, just adds a little bit of air to the cabin. I'm always a fan of a bit of glass or something above me in a car. It doesn't feel too compact in here as well, being A-Class, and it's quite grippy as well out on the road. And it does make a decent noise. Okay, a lot of that is pumped in, but yeah, it's grippy. It's got decent steering, decent braking under the pitch, like so. You feel confident on the road with it, which is nice. You can place it. You know, if I was putting this up against that Megane RS300, I'd probably have the Megane for driving feel. However, maybe for everyday usability, the technology of the two screens, obviously the steering system, a bit slightly better material quality inside the car in terms of the feeling. But yeah, I would get this car if you're wanting like that nice quality material, you know, the feeling inside. And yeah, the Mercedes kind of cachet brand does have a little bit more appeal to it. Now these are coming a relative bargain in comparison to the price of new cars. I think this one's up for sale in the mid-20s, which seems an alright deal for the performance you're getting of a baby AMG. It does make some nice noises and yeah, get some driving engagement out of the car. I said the steering wheel is like, yeah, I like the steering wheel feel. It's quite a nice feel inside, and overall it's a decent place to be. So I just want to say thank you very much for watching this video on the Mercedes-Benz A35 AMG. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. A special thanks to Struan's Auto Centre for loaning me today's car. And yeah, go and check them out if you're into sporty cars and you want to see something up north. As always, thanks for watching. Ciao.